first off, let me just get this out of the way. You'll have to excuse this being blurry for a minute because it's actually on my phone. I'm waiting to get another camera so I can get multiple angles, because I've actually got the two cameras set up already and I didn't want to move them because I like where they're set. Right, so next off, yes, I know I'm early. Go. Right, Dale would be live now, but he couldn't do it because he's still not well. Stace was going to cover for him, but she's busy with the kids and dinner and everything, so I'm covering for Stace. So yeah, so right, I'm not expecting that many people in, so I'll just read off who's in there at the moment. So we got howdy Joy, howdy Tom, howdy Herb. That is everyone in the chat who's speaking. So, oh, howdy Tings, and howdy to everybody in the background. Alright, I'm going to get off this camera now because it is annoying me. So, there we go. I got this one. This one's set up so you can see the side of it and a bit of the front, and then I've got this one just to show you the front and when I flip it around. Right, so this is a piece of Edigbo, and I'm going to do some more colouring. At the moment I'm going to a phase of where I want to try different things with colouring, so yeah. I know people that was probably sick of me from last night. You know, he's colouring, no, he's colouring. But, nah. Oh, heady Mike. So, right, let me just push this in so. Yep. And then, like normal, got Chris Fisher's Speed Sizer. So, it was developed by Chris and made by Axminster. So, and yeah, with this, you only have to put it on lightly, and it will actually go to your jaws if you've got Axminster jaws, and if not, then you'll be able to find one at the side there for you to use. So, right, pencil. I've lost my pencil. Stace has moved my pencil. So, right, Mortis, that one's mine. As you can tell, I am trying to get through this pretty quick. Because I would be eating my Sunday dinner. But I don't really want to leave people without a live to watch, because people have got used to actually watching someone live on a Sunday, and I didn't mind doing it. So right, I've got no earworm, so I will try and do my best to actually read the chat. Oh yes, Joy, it's not chat room graffiti. Me and Stace have said it is chat room art. So right, let's get this done. Trying to be as quick as possible, because hey fingers, we haven't had some dinner for a while. But there's only so many times you can have a Sunday dinner and then you get bored of them. But we haven't had one for a bit, so I thought, right, come on, let's have a Sunday dinner. I missed having them. normal bowl shape. And I'm actually going to put the colour on the bottom. So, oh yeah, howdy Joe's mum, sorry I nearly forgot, and howdy Ian. For those who just joined, it would normally be Dale, but because he's still not feeling very well, he asked Stace to cover, but Stace is busy sorting the kids out and doing dinner and everything, so I'm basically covering for Stace, who's covering for Dale. I like that profile, so now I'm just going to smooth it off at the bottom. So let's go. And I'll start saying got none of these shavings, so I'll savour what shavings I can savour. I'll put it on my kitchen side. So yeah, I'm going to be doing some more colouring today, because I want to get practice. So I've got me a little foot again. See how that looks. Looks alright, if I don't say so myself. Bit of tear out there, so I'll see if I can do a nice smooth pass. So yeah, it should be good, just a little bit of sanding got to be done. So let's get the mortise done. Now the only reason I do a mortise is I haven't got no big coal jaws, button jaws, whatever you want to call them. So I use the mortise so I don't have to worry about it coming off. Smooth the bottom off a little. That'll be fine. We'll find this shape here. That'll be fine. So it's got a little indent for the bottom. There's a bit of a sharp edge, so. Is that a horse chestnut? No, it is a Digbo. I've lost my little sandy sand thing to get rid of. I wanted a nice light piece, so this should do. So got the foot, it's a little curved in, so it sits nicely, it ain't gonna rock or anything. So right, let's get some sanding done. Alright. Oh, wrong one. Or is it that way? Yeah, that way will be better. Trying to give it a nice smooth finish because I am going to be putting some colour on it. Right, see how that looks. Has it got rid of the tear out at the top? Not all of it, so I'll switch to my paddle. Now, like I say, I normally would have my extractor on, but due to talking, it's a bit loud. Until I've got an actual workshop where I can put it in another room, I won't use it on a live. Right, it's got a little bit of a mortise there. Should be enough to still grip it. See if I've got all the tear out. Alright, let me just wipe it to see if I can see any. Wipe it with a bit of methylated spirits to get all the gunk out. Right. Also, it should let me see if there is any bits that I need to sand still. And I can see one. Unless that is my eyes playing tricks on me. No, actually I don't think there is any. Have I actually done a bowl where there's no tear out? No, there is a little bit there, but it'll be fine. Right, quick question. Does anyone know who's in the UK? If Mr. Blonde Crazy Man, Bob Johnson, is doing the review today? If so, what time? Are you going to paint up horror? I'm going to stain it, Joy. I watched somebody last night who done something that I like the look of, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a try. And with any luck, I hope it looks good. So 180, let's take that off there. PM. Thank you, Kai. And Howdy. 7 AM. Now, I don't normally watch politics stuff, but because it concerns the lockdown stuff, it's like, alright, I better look and take notes and see how we're doing, if we are coming out or staying in. Right. So up to 180. And everyone should know what this is by now. My flaming paddle that's meant, I've made it so it helps sanding, makes you sanding faster, because you ain't got to mess about changing it. It's literally all on one thing. Right, let me just swap that to one of my new ones. And you probably see all the dust kicking off at the side. Right, 2 seconds. Right, 8. Right, there is no need for you lot to be in the kitchen. Stay out. Kids. Have kids. It'd be fun, they said. Yeah. The only thing that's fun about them is the bloody practice to get them. Yeah, and the good thing about it is I'm selling them. So if anybody wants one, get in touch. I'm only selling them for a tenner. And I don't make much money on these. I am sort of thinking of a design at the moment, or trying to do something where it's one of the spinny ones, so you can just hold it like that and it'll turn. But to be honest, it's okay to use it like this. It's looking good. Stick a 400 on. Howdy, Blair. Mother's Day. Right, that is sanded up to 400, so I'm gonna dash it with a bit of methylated spirits to get all the dust out. Eddie Wayne. So, there we go. Just do it there a little. So hopefully you can see the profile on this little cam. So, right, let me spin that up to get it cleaned off. Alright, get some gloves on because of what I'm going to be doing to it. Oh, there goes. Okay, where's the red? Oh, I think I've lost the red. I dropped it. Where's the red gone? I've lost the red. Nuts. Where's the red? I need the red. Sit down there for a second. Sit down there. We'll give it a second, guys. It's just I need the red for what I'm doing. And I think it's fell off the shelf. Just go there for a second. Right. down there. Yes, there it is. Paddock over, found the red. Whew. Right. There we go. Now I need my gloves. I'll put the gloves right at the bottom. Oh, gloves, thank you. Oh, dear. I thought the red was on the shelf. So, we all ready for a bit more colouring? So, first off, bit of black, and let me get my mess board. So, I'll get in the corners. Someone needs to tell it needs to go in the corners. Right, go in the corners? Yes, it is. So, there we go. Bit of black. So it's got a black bum, as some would say. So let's get this, put the lid back on, because now me, I would drop it. And then I'd have a black foot. Yeah, there's no green today. Sorry, Joy. So let me just give that a spin so it dries. It is spirit stained, so it won't take long. So we're having a bit of red. So there we go. What if I actually use the right end of the actual lid to screw it back on with. So we've got 3 colours left. So there's that one for that one, and there's them 2 for the other 2. So and then we've got a bit of orange. Oops, I'm chucking that rubbish in there, and I've still got the other stuff in there. So, and then, can anyone tell what colour is going to be next? So, yeah, a bit of yellow. So let's put another bit of yellow on. Right, and then I've got one more colour to stick on. But I never actually used this colour, because every time I looked at it I was just like, is there any point to using it? Because I don't see the point, but I'm going to use it and see what happens. It's a bit of white. So I think it actually meant to blend them in a little. Oh, I can see how it does that. I can see it. So we've got a somewhat sort of like flameish bowl again. So let me just spin that up to get it gone. And then what I'm going to do, hey Buzz, no, Dale's not very well still. Stace was going to cover for him, but she's busy with like, yeah, Stace's sorting the kids out and the dinner out and stuff. So I'm basically covering for Stace. So a bit of acrylic sanding, see that? There we go. So I'll give that a minute to dry. You can see the lines a little bit, but that ain't too fussy. You can't there. Here you can. But I think it looks alright. Something different for me. So I'm thinking, should I put a burn line in? You know what? Instead of thinking about it, I'm just going to do it. Because that seems to be my problem. Too much thinking, not enough doing. I'm going to do 2. Let me just get a little stick. Right, watch your ears, Pig. So there we go. Quick, easy, done. Old Town, Heady. So there we go. So I have that to flash off a sec. So I think now putting them burn lines in, it kind of brings it out. You get what I mean? A nice shine on it already. Yeah, what I used was little stirring sticks. Because last time we went to Costa or Starbucks, I think, and Stace kind of helped herself to a few sticks. Right, so that's dried. What I'm going to do is hit it again with some Yorkshire Grit microphone. I always seem to put too much on of this, and I tell Stace off for putting too much on, and now I'm doing it. Right. Got most of that out of there. speed it up. Alright, you put the Yorkshire grit on while it's standing still. You can put it on while it's moving, but I prefer to do it while it's stationary. And then you start it up slow, preferably the slower as possible. I think Wayne does it around 200, but because my lathe doesn't go down that low, I have to do it at 500. And then what I've started doing is speeding it up using the same piece of cloth to go round it again. And then what I do, or what you do, should I say, is with a new piece, you basically buff off all the excess. And you keep swapping to a new piece of towel. Trying to do my best with doing the explaining side of stuff. So if people think I'm doing okay with explaining it, then please do let me know. And you basically just keep doing it until no more comes off. So there we go. A little bit come off, but that'll be fine. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to use this wax that I've got that, to the life of me, I can't remember where I got it from. I know I was given it, but I can't remember who gave it me. And there's no point me showing you the tub, because the tub is not actually what it is. So I've just put it in that tub because I'd used it. Don't forget the corners. Yeah, I know, I got them. So this, in theory, should make it look nice and shiny. So build up a bit of heat on it. And then either travel down to the bottom or travel up to the top. I tend to travel down because I always find when it comes up here, it likes to spit at me. Is it a friction wax? I think it is. I think it's meant to be like the Albie Shine Juice, but in like a wax form. I think it was Richie Medington did it me. I can't remember. But there's the bottom done. Don't look too bad. So I'll just let that cool down a bit before I swap it round. Yeah, it should be fine. It's only held on by a worm screw. Come on. There we go.
Do you think you'll be done in 15?
All I've got to do is hollow it out and sand it and finish it.
Alright,
So about
just
half. I'm gonna set myself to half an hour.
Alright, I've got to chain it with heat that for.
Yeah, I'm nearly done. So there we go. So now all I've got to do is hollow it out. So it shouldn't take me that long to hollow it out. Right, before I forget, let me just move the tailstock. Because I think it was Martin Sabensmith who said it doesn't want to get Turner's elbow. And I believe it's called that for when you smack your elbow off the piece. Well, after your live centre, I mean. There we go, now I've done the middle out. So I like to get the worm screw hole out. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to see how fast I can actually turn. But basically I want to prove that I can turn fast every time. Stick that in there a little. Might not be uniform shaped, but hey Adrian. I do think this could probably do with a sharpen, but it's a practice piece, so turns out okay, then I might put it on this side. Happy with the depth. Now I'm just going to use my scraper and put the final face on it, just to try and get some of these tool marks out. Definitely a bit thin up here. Right, how's that looking? Not looking too bad, if I do say so myself. So, right, the inside is only going to go up to 240 because it's the inside. I don't see no point going up higher. So, yeah, right, let's get this sanded, and it would help if I actually put grits on that I need. No, I'm really done. Alright, let me just put down the drill because it'll probably be quicker. Go, that should be 80. Should be good. Let's get the 120 out. Onto 120. open that door a little. Actually, let me put my dust mask on. There we go, dust mask is on. Nice and smooth. Alright, time for I'm not too sure what I never really think about what they can be used for. I just mainly turn them. Mainly because what I could use it for, somebody else might use it for something different. So I never really put a use. So yeah, I never really say what they could be used for. So, bit of sanding sealer. See if I don't drop it. In there. And see, anyone could use it for anything really. I am going to put food safe wax on the inside. But then again, I am going to use Yorkshire grit, so maybe they might not be able to use it for anything. Alright, 240. See, if it was me that was going to use this, I'd probably just use it as like a little either a change pot or change dish.
then probably like a centerpiece for a table, some like pot puree or candles. Rounding off that edge a little. But like I said, people have many uses for different things. All I know is you won't be eating cereal out of it. So if you want to run these bowls to eat your cereal out of, yeah, it'd be cheaper to buy a proper bowl. Right, I'm not doing any sanding now, so
I could take this off. Probably would still be in the air, but it's all good. So yeah, a bit of a Yorkshire Grit original. So it's the same process now with the microphone and the original. It's all the same as the outside. The only difference is that the outside has had acrylic sanding sealer and I've put in Sailor sanding sealer on the inside. That is literally the only difference. See, if I just used food safe wax, possibly, I don't think you can use sanding sealer though. But to be honest, I wouldn't say any of my pieces would actually be usable. They're more of just decoration sort of thing. Alright, so that is rubbed in. Now I'll speed it up. And with the same cloth, work it in a bit more. But the acrylic sanding sealer is on the outside. So the only thing with making food safe stuff there is, I think so much you'd have to put into it to just make it food safe. And the only way of actually doing it is just using a boatload of mineral oil. And then possibly giving it a food safe finish. Now I use cellulose on the inside and acrylic on the outside. can see, because I folded this a certain way, I can actually use it 4 times. So right, sort of clean. Fairly any coming off. So that one's good. So right, turn it down, stop it. Yorkshire Grit microphone. Everyone knows how to do this by now. If not, then just rewind about 20 minutes or so, I think, however long it took me, however long it was when I did the outside. But yeah, put it on stationary, rub it in for a decent amount of time, to say roughly 2 minutes. But because I'm live, I won't do it as long as that. The best food safe finish is none. Yeah. Wouldn't you be able to use mineral oil for a food safe? I'm guessing if you did use mineral oil, you'd have to do it a hell of a lot of times until it stops soaking in. And I guess you'd have to reapply it then after a while of use. Alright, rubbed in, speed it up. Yeah, but I think with the beeswax, once you've put something in it, you'd have to reapply it. Ah, right, okay. I know none of them can be washed in a dishwasher or anything. They have to be all hand wiped. But there we go. There's the first pass. The second. And then, with any luck. Oh, what's going on with the camera? It's all jittery. Hopefully that'll fix itself in a minute. There we go. Third pass, a little bit on there, so the fourth pass should actually get rid of it. Yeah, hardly any. So, right, there in a sec. So, right, what I'll do again is, without falling over, is I'll use this wax again, if I can get it out of the tub. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put it on the outside again. So I give the outside 2 coats, where the insides had most of the finishes, so it don't need that much done, don't need many coats. So right, oh that's gone, up the speed. Put some pressure on it to basically give it the friction to heat up. This is where I get splattered. But I moved so it don't get me. There we go. All done. What was that? Oh. Right, let me just close this one down. There we go. Hopefully that fixes it, because it went a bit jittery. So let me just move the cameras. Oh come on, what have I done here? Right, we've got over there, thank you. Right, and there's my phone. Ooh, hello. So, right. Yeah, let's take this off. Whoa. And let's get a bit of tissue to wipe any dust off or excess off. So yeah, there we go. Piece of a Digbo, not sure on the size. Right, it's nice and light. Near the bottom, not funnel side, but there we go. So it's had black, red, orange, yellow, and then the whole piece has been covered in the white to try and blend it in. And so you can still see the grain. A nice little, I don't think he's got that much of a chatoyance. But yeah, there we go, practice piece. Don't look too bad, so I could probably put it on the site. So if anyone is actually interested. Like I said last night, with the website I have got stuff up there for sale, but what I've done is where you pick the price and I'll cover the postage. but no silly prices, so you know, a reasonable price. So yes, oh, kind of shocked myself with how quick that was. Nearly an hour and 20 minutes. Wayne, catching up. Not really. Oh, hey Larry. So yeah, I will put pictures up on Instagram later of it. I'm now going to go and have my dinner, Sunday dinner. I've been craving one of these for the last few weeks, so yeah. Thank you all for joining. Share it, please. Thumbs up. You know what to do. So, see you later. You got Chris, Divine Wood Turner later at 7:30, and then you got the podcast at 9:30. So yes, see you later. Bye. Dish. Yeah, there you go. It could be a key holder or change pot, dish, bowl, whatever. See you later. And where's the bloody button? There it is. Bye.